bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it to make them sicker. That's my Lord. Got a whole lot to show.
The temperatures outside routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Arizona Cardinals. On the visitor sideline, head coach Liam Cohen. His team playing exceptional football, 8-2 in their last 10. His counterpart, the Cardinals, Jonathan Gannon. His guys ready to see how they match up in a... All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down. They'll run the sneak, and he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick 4th down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll go. Oh, look like he had the 1st down, but the ball is out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. 1st and 10. This run straight ahead for Etienne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Jacksonville.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Here's Lawrence. He finds De'Ami Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
And the Jaguars 1st down.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Left side, caught by Hunter. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Etienne. Oh, and he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Here's Bigsby. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss of 2.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd down, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. In trouble, and down he goes.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
So it is 4th down. They'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. This about as short as you can get. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
So the Cardinals come out. They are led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray. Man, time flies, Greg. The #1 overall pick in 2019. The 7th year for Murray leading the Birds.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Jaguars on top. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. 2nd quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Again, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Cardinals.
They go play action for Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Throwing again is Murray. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, my defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 3. Man in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Jaguars.
Send a man in motion right. They'll go back to Etienne on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them.
That is hot. What a throw. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cardinals offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. First carry for James Conner. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Murray now off the bootleg. On the run to the right.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. That's caught! And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score! 71 yards. Touchdown, Arizona.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Ryland's kick here is good, and the Cardinals are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Travis Etienne of the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Ooh, well, now you see it, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
Brings up second down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Etienne. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
First down, Jacksonville.
They go play action for Lawrence. Open right side. That strains the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Etienne. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. Now Etienne. And this time they are ready for him. Throw for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Lawrence. There's a short one. He's got strain. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now tapped forward quickly, and this is Brown with it. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Jaguars 17, Cardinals 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cards offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go again here to Connor. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
And the Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
2nd down, Murray. He runs with it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
For a Cardinals.
Murray now. This one into the hands of Beckham. And he will have a 1st down, and they're in the field goal range now at the 30.
That's another Cardinals 1st down.
From the gun, it's Murray. Headed left, finds time. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do.
Recovered by Jacksonville.
That was a great...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Murray now on second down. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
Intended for Greg Dortch. Incomplete.
On second down, here's Murray. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And a critical tackle there. They were getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cardinals offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now a second down throw from Murray. He'll take off again. Murray, the former baseball player, knows how to slide, and he does it here after picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A throw over the middle, it's Odell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's complete. He's got OBJ. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and 10.
First down throw for Murray. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Lawrence. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
And in motion is Brown. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage there defensively, and here you find yourself in a one-score game. Mike, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Cardinals offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. That thrown short, caught by Lyman. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Moving outside the pocket, now he'll run. A gain there of 24 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down.
24 yards. And the Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6. From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
33-yard line.
Out of the gun, and they'll run it with Connor. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
We'll toss it to the right to Connor. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. This is 3rd and 6.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd.
Back to throw is Murray. He'll try to run for it, and he will get into the end zone. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
17.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the 2nd half. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Travis Etienne of the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. And as we move into the second half of the schedule, we start thinking about who might be in line to take home one of those big awards and NFL honors come Super Bowl week. Talk about Offensive Player of the Year. He's going to be right up there in the conversation.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And we brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
2nd and 11. They put Strange in motion. 2nd down, Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. He did not. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it'll be 4th down. The Cardinals offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The 2-time Pro Bowler, Josh Hines Allen. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. The task now a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Now Murray keeping it himself. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. The Cardinals line up for a punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. The Jags offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Second and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Lawrence now on second down. Quick slant. He's got Hunter. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First down, Jacksonville.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. There's a short one. He's got Strain. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's Etienne. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
Dortch now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cards offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. On first and 10, Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. From the 35, here's second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Now, Murray. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
Good for a Cardinals. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun, and this is Connor. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be forced out right. Oh, the ball's out. The Jaguars have it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
The Jaguars offense about ready to take over once more. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But one first down will essentially end the game. Tight end motioning left. Now a handoff. Etienne. Yeah, he can be slippery in the open field, spinning his way to a gain of 8 yards.
8 yards.
Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. And in motion is Brown. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a first down.
And the Jaguar first down.
This run straight ahead for ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
36-yard line.
They'll run it once more with ETN. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. Once again, it's ETN. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And he has missed this one. No good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
So here's Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. Down 24-21. 56 seconds to go. They've won 3 in a row, but have work to do to make it 4 as they come up on first down. That's to the right side, caught by McBride. Here's second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
He'll get up and clock it and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Here's a big one, this third down. From the gun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
And the Cardinals first down.
Now the spike comes with 28 seconds to go. They'll run with Connor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Locked down at 14 as they get up and spike it. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This one he's got to have. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool, he's calm, he steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's ETN. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
The 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. He fields it at the 8. Woo. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
On the give, it's ETN. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
Lawrence. This one caught left side. That's 3. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now a 1st throw here in overtime. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's Connor. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll go again here to Connor. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. Now he'll run it. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
4 yards. That's good for a Cardinal.
To throw is Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a give to Connor, running right. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Good job to tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man, it's Harrison. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Murray now on second down. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 3.
Connor going to try to pull his way in. Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. James Conner, touchdown Cardinals. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.